So, hey guys, here with another duel commentary. Here we have a duel between FlameKaizer at 192 and leenowtone at 100. So this is on the unrated part of Dueling Network. So I think one of them is questioning if they're from Indonesia. Probably not. Might be, but you never know. So Leno are probably either a new duelist to the Dueling Network, or maybe just started a new account and just wants to have a refresh on his win-to-loss ratio or something. So we're going to see FlameKaizer here go with a normal basic setup in today's meta, usually going defensively. It seems a common occurrence to go defensively at the beginning of your turn on in today's game. In format, should I say. So we're going to see a Trident Warrior here, summoned by leenowtone, and when he's normal summon, he's going to be able to special summon at level 3. So we're going to see a Feedback Warrior here. So they're both going to be level 3. I think this is a Synchron deck, should I say. I actually played against one of these in one of my videos on Monday, I think. Don't think it was this guy. Now play his effects, nice combos there, very complimentary there. It's always nice to see, especially if he is a new duelist, so it's nice to see that FlameKaizer is complimenting him. Just gives him a bit of support in today's game. So we're going to see a Greenosaurus here. When this card destroys the opponent's monster battle sense of the graveyard, you can detach one XYZ material from this card and inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. So a bit like a Ship of Corn. Interesting that he set the card there. Maybe if he's a smart player, he tried to lure out the MST. The MST would always get played, but interesting that he also didn't attack there, actually. I probably would have attacked. Interesting that he was scared of one Backrow. You really shouldn't try and get fear in the game. Obviously, I will admit I do have a fear of Dark Hole, don't get me wrong. But Dark Hole you can't ever really protect against, in the sense it does try and it stops you from overextending, so having a fear of Dark Hole isn't actually that too bad. Having a fear of Backrow though, that can cause you to have issues with the game and just not do the plays you want to. You should try and not have too much fear and just always constantly think about, if he has destroys my monster, do I have another play? Do I have something that I can try and do next turn? Or am I hoping on drawing something? You should always try and think a turn ahead, just so you realise. It was interesting that he didn't attack. I personally would have summoned the two cards, then declared an attack. If he was scared of the Backrow, maybe gone for a Zen mains even. It's not the greatest card to have an attack position, but at least if it was a Mirror Force or something, it would have detached, and then he'll be able to pop the face down. So. Just a few things he could have done there, maybe, that could have been better. But he brought out an interesting card. Again, interesting that he's playing such a low amount of cards in his side deck. I really would see a huge increase in that amount of cards. He can't actually be playing a Synchron deck because he's playing that few amount of cards in his side deck. So we're going to be seeing Harpies by FlameKaizer, it seems here. I think that's Blackwing, isn't it? So yeah, this probably is Harpies. So we're going to see Cyber Harper Lady here, someone on the field in attack position with 2100 attack due to the field spell. And he is going to get to destroy a spell or trap. Interesting, he destroys Poseidon Wave. When an opponent's monster declares attack, target the attacking monster to negate that target's attack, and if you control sea, fish, serpent, any of the water variant, basically inflict 800 points of damage to your opponent for each of those monsters. Nice card. So he's going to get the effect of Shining Angel here to summon a card from his deck. Interesting to see what he does summon. It might give us a more bigger inkling, should I say, into what he actually has. I play my set effect. Okay. So he's going to play the Shining Angel there. I think FlameKaizer's quite a nice duelist here. He's leenowtone's going to be able to summon a card from his deck. Let's see what he summons. Why would he lose 1800 life points? He gets to summon his monster from the deck. No. He gets to summon the 1500 attack or point less monster in face-up attack position because of Shining Angel's effect. Has he forgot about Shining Angel's effect? He should be able to summon. It'd be interesting to see what he summons. It would be nice to see if he does summon as well, because it'd be interesting to see what the deck is actually, because seeing some interesting cards, beside the waves and stuff, that kind of push around the fact of maybe water, but he's playing Shining Angels, so that doesn't really go for a water deck. So let's see what he summons here. Might go for the second Shining Angel. Wouldn't be a bad choice. Obviously, it would come up in attack position. So I don't know what's attacked so far. So we're going to see here. This is a Ganbara Knight. When this face-up attack position card on the field selects the attack target, you can change it to face-up defense position. So he gets to protect his life points. And it won't die actually as well because of Cyber Harpy Lady, but it will die, should I say, because it has 2100 attack. So Cyber Harpy Lady does destroy it because of the field spell. It has a 300 attack point boost, meaning it is on 2100 attack. Play effect, yeah. Cyber Harpy Lady is on 21 actually, plus 200 attack from the field. It is a really good card, Harpy's Hunting Ground, because it's just like 3 MSTs whenever you summon a Harpy Lady. It's such a good effect. It's like pop your back row, pop your back row, pop your back row. And it forces those solemns and stuff out as well, because you have to play it, or you have a risk of popping. So you can even cause 2000 life point loss, or even a solemn, if warning, should I say, if they're really not good. So, FlameKaizer in a much stronger position here, really. Leenowtone, not really know what deck he's playing, so I don't know what he's top decking. He's playing, I don't know, is this kind of a 5T Zexal deck, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's a Zexal deck. Is this the deck that he plays? I haven't really watched a lot of Zexal, so I don't know if he plays some of these cards. So we're going to see another Cyber Harpy Lady here. That's going to be able to pop, so he's going to be able to pop that second face down Leenowtone just set, so he's going to be able to pop the Gravel Storm. Target one spell or trap card on each side of the field, return to the hand, so a bit of a Gust Tornado, Giant Tornado should I say. Giant Tornado obviously banned now, so that's kind of a MST version. Well, MST is a version of Heavy Storm for singles, and that's a version, Gravel Storm, of Giant Tornado in singles. So we're going to see a Flyfang here. It'd be interesting to see if any of you guys actually do know if this is a Zexal deck. I don't know if it is, but it could be with some of these cards playing, because they seem very interesting choices of cards here. Ones that don't see a lot of play, but it's nice to see this Harpy Lady player playing Cyber Harpy Lady. Interesting choice, Cyber Harpy Lady. Is a big monster. A lot of people choose Harpy Lady Queen. Dark Blade, wow, Harpy Lady Queen, and they also use Harpy Lady 1 usually, because 1 is probably the best sister out of 1, 2 and 3. So we're seeing the Harpy Queen, yeah, he does play the Harpy Queen. You would play this in the Harpy Lady deck. It's your own version of Gravekeeper's Commandant, and it just adds, it's also a Harpy Lady, so it gets that plus as well from other effects that affect Harpy Lady. So we're going to see a reinforced space here. I think this may be a Zexal deck. Comment below if I'm wrong, but it seems that way. And this is going to be game here from FlameKaizer. So pretty interesting deck here. We're seeing Harpy Ladies, a really nice strong start from the Harpy Lady player. Leenowtone just had a bit of fear of that back row. I think he shouldn't have feared that back row. I think fearing that just caused it to slow down, because it meant FlameKaizer would be able to summon the Utopia, and the Utopia just gives that little bit more advantage, especially to a Harpy Lady player, because it can just negate the effect and just means Harpy Lady's going to overlay next turn and stuff. So that Utopia is pretty strong in the field. FlameKaizer being quite nice to, I think this is a new duelist, it seems so. I don't think it was a guy restarting or anything. So yeah, what did you think about the deck, guy? I think that was a Zexal deck there, and possibly a TV show related deck. and we saw Harpies on the other side. Really strong play from the Harpy player, but he didn't have to face a huge amount, so he was pretty easy to get those plays off. So yeah guys, what do you think about both these decks, and what do you think about this duel? It was nice to see a new player. He did make some big mistakes, like I said in the beginning, and stuff you should about just fearing. You shouldn't try and fear that back row. You should try and just work around it. Just don't overextend. Having a fear of Dark Hole is a good thing in the sense that you won't overextend. It means you can protect your cards and you always have those plays. So just try and think one step ahead in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can think when you're thinking of that back row. Don't try and guess what it is, but think of all the variables in a sense. So I hope you enjoyed this guys, as always, and yeah, see you around guys. Cheers.